In both my primary and secondary schools, I was lucky to have supportive and encouraging teachers who pushed me to excel in my musical studies. I had no idea where my musical journey would take me. I just knew I wanted to do something musical in my life. The MLAM assignment has assisted greatly in helping my career ideas and mindset. Before the interviews, I didn't feel confident in organising interviews or even making conversation with professional musicians. Maybe this was because I haven't done interviews before, but more, I simply lacked confidence, not just in my interviewing ability, but in my ambition to be a professional musician myself. But after the interviews, I felt engaged, inspired, and not alone because two other musicians have felt the same way before they started their careers, and now they're enjoying everything that they're doing. If they can do it, so can I. In one of my interviews for the investigation and networking report, Miss Mary McDonald Raymond, who was my primary school music teacher, told me that her primary focus in her tertiary years was to master her instrument and to do the best that she could. During this time, she didn't have a big picture view of what was involved in her future career. Jake Brisdale also remarked that his current career is completely different from what he thought it was going to be. These two insights taught me that you don't need to know 100% what you want to do with your career as a student. It's completely normal to not know every little detail or have everything mapped out. You get to prepare your career and decide what is right or wrong for yourself as you go along. The research questions from this assessment directed me towards a better understanding of the positives and negatives of a musical career. For example, I've learned that technological advancements can help make life easier for some musicians, while it can be detrimental to other musicians to the point of even replacing them with artificial intelligence. Also, I realized that playing music live in front of the audience is a form of business. If people don't appreciate your music, it's the same as customers disliking your food. If you're a chef, they won't come back. I now understand that the course and career I'm entering is very competitive. In the end, each musician has an opportunity to work hard in order to get to that spot first. Looking back on my time at university, I realized that I have actually accomplished a lot. So far, I passed all my assessments, both written and technical. I've performed with 2 KYO bands and several conservatorium ensembles in numerous concerts and gigs ranging from St. John's Cathedral to Suncorp Stadium. I've performed as a professional pop trombonist with Brisbane-based rock band Octafunk, often writing and arranging the horn parts. I recently succeeded in an audition for one of Ensemble Q's professional gigs. I'm teaching some high school brass players, which is something completely different and requiring different skills, like writing invoices for one thing. As well as all this, I've done a minimum of 1 shift a week at the locals McDonald's. While this isn't a musical pursuit, it does put money in the bank and teaches me patience and forbearance. All these opportunities have helped me forward in my career mindset by expanding my network, helping me to develop my communication, teamwork, organisation and leadership skills, as well as advancing my musical expertise and knowledge. Although I've enjoyed my participation in the numerous ensembles and groups, I found it very difficult to manage my time efficiently. Practice lessons, lectures, assignments, rehearsals, concerts, work, family time. There was a lot of running around and trying to make everyone else happy, which was extremely stressful for me. My schedule was always busy, and I now realize that my work-life balance was way out of whack. This first year has taught me that I can't do everything. I realize that I must actively prioritize my time to make more room for me and what I think is most important. This will enable me to focus on the subjects and groups that most interest me, helping me to decide which career pathway to take, which jobs and opportunities are most worthwhile for me.